Oh man, here we go again. Oh, I didn't want to do this again. I thought we were gonna stay longer, but no, we're not. Oh, okay, you gotta pack everything. Gotta pack the Midland, the radios, the Rubik's Cube, the fan, the Rubik's Cube, the HH54, the... Oh no, I completely forgot. I have to make a video about all this, don't I? So I can't really summarize everything. I summarized everything, and this is the only time that I can make this before people kind of take over my room at 7:01 p.m. Hopefully you got your free Slurpee yesterday, but otherwise, here's the flight information. There's C-103. Okay, yep, I'm trying to make this quick. I'm not trying to yap, because tomorrow I have to record a whole bunch of stuff, and I gotta make room, and I don't want this flight video to be like an hour long. So, good night. Okay, let's go. Okay, got everything packed. Everything is the way it was. Let's see. Everything here. Okay, well, I listen to code 35.
8. Patchy drizzle. Patchy fog. Visibility 1 to 3 nautical miles.
See you later. See you later, New Jersey. Well, that's perfect. United always lets me get away with this because this is way too big for that, but they let me get on anyway. Alright, check-in's complete. Let's go do some security. So, I was about to go to the gate, but guess what? They had other plans. The flight is delayed. Please insert that overused dun-dun-dun sound when I say it again. The flight's delayed. That's better. Otherwise, we're gonna go to our gate C-114, and we're gonna see if our plane's there. Okay, 114 is down here. Unfortunately, I think it's a downstairs gate, but we're at the very wee end. I'll get something later. Lots of time.
Your offer. So if you're interested, $500 travel certificate valid for a year per person, and you too, the 1:30 departure, Newark to Pittsburgh. Please see Mayor if you would consider that.
Damn airline. Bacon and cheese without the bacon. It's a little strange. Really good though. And look at, oh, they took my spot. They took my spot, damn it. Never mind, here we go. There's just a 777 there, 777, I don't know. 787, no, 777, 777, 777, or Shuttle America before moving to United and Republic.
Flight 3629 to Columbus. We are looking forward to having you on the flight today. If you have any questions about this flight or the boarding process, please feel free to approach a customer service agent and we will be happy to help. We expect to begin boarding soon.
Number 17. All the overhead bin space is completely full. Please do take advantage of any open overhead bin space around your area if you are standing in the middle there. For large carry-on items only, such as duffel bags or a rollerboard. These are bags with wheels. On this specific aircraft, they must go inside.
This day couldn't get any better. Dear Lord. We're powering on now. Someone needs to power off that little.
Morning, folks on the flight deck. Welcome aboard flight 3629, service to Columbus. Do apologize for the delay here. So the flight I came in on had quite a bit of delays out of St. Louis, and then from there I had to walk across the airport to get here. So I do apologize for that delay. We'll get underway here in just a couple minutes and get you to Columbus as quick as possible. Estimated time en route just showing 1 hour 7 minutes up to our cruising altitude of 26,000 feet. Expect just a couple bumps like 9 miles, but just be a mostly smooth ride at that cruising altitude. We'll try to get that fast belt signed off for y'all. Weather in Columbus around our time of arrival is showing light winds out of the south-southwest, overcast skies, temperature of 72 degrees. With all that, we thank you for choosing to fly with us today, and welcome aboard. Prepare to for departure.
Speak damn it, I got these.
Cross-check is complete, ladies and gentlemen. Deployed.
Safety is our top priority. Please card type is different. Please review the safety card in your seat pocket as we demonstrate the safety features of this E170 aircraft. This aircraft has floor-level lights will guide you to the nearest exit, which may be behind you. Keep your seatbelt fastened when the seatbelt sign is on any time you are seated. To fasten your seatbelt, insert the metal fitting into the buckle until it clips. Adjust the strap low and tight across your lap. To release, lift the buckle. For everyone's safety, federal aviation regulations require compliance with all lighted signs, posted placards, and crew member instructions, including the use of seatbelts. If oxygen is needed, a mask will drop from the compartment above your seat and in the lavatories. If this happens, remove the mask from the clip and pull down firmly to start the flow of oxygen. Place the mask over your nose and mouth. Tighten with the elastic band and breathe normally. Oxygen is flowing even if the bag does not inflate. Put your mask on first before helping others. Smoking, vaping, or the use of smokeless tobacco is not allowed on the aircraft, and federal law prohibits tampering with, disabling, or destroying laboratory smoke detectors. A water landing is unlikely, but just in case, your seat cushion can be used for flotation. To remove, pull up. Put your arms through the straps and hug the cushion to your chest as shown on the safety card. For those with infants, additional life vests are provided on board. A description of the location, use, and operation can be found in the safety card. As we complete our final safety check, please ensure your seatbelt is fastened, your seat back is upright, your tray table is put away, and all carry-on items stowed. Once airborne, we'll be back with more details about our flight.
Feel free to use portable electronic devices. Thank you for your understanding.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has turned off the fasten seatbelt sign for your comfort. However, if you are going to remain seated, please do keep your seatbelt securely fastened just in case any kind of emergency occurs with other active aircrafts. There are two lavatories for your use, one in the front, one in the back. We kindly ask that if you do see
Got our new reading. Let's get the other engine started up here. We got
Okay, very good. That's a tool. Here. Go. Okay.
to be the first to welcome you to Columbus, Ohio, where the local time is approximately 12:41 p.m. Again, we do sincerely apologize for today's delay due to air traffic control and late inbound aircraft. There will be a few moments. Please remain comfortably seated with your seatbelt securely fastened until the seatbelt sign has been turned off and we are safely parked at our gate. Keep the aisle clear of all carry-on items. Use caution when opening overhead bins as items may have shifted. At this time, you may now use your cellular service. Large electronic devices such as laptops must remain powered off and properly stowed. For those of you who check the bag plane side with a green tag, your bag will be delivered to you on the jet bridge upon deplaning. If you do have a green tag bag, we kindly ask that you please upon Ladies and gentlemen, as we approach our gate at this time, fortunately we are here in Columbus. Unfortunately, the next flight is heading back to Newark. If you could do us a huge favor as we approach the gate at this time, the aircraft will become very warm, especially here in Columbus, once we connect it to the gate. If you can do us a huge favor by lowering your window shades and fully opening the air vents above your seats so that you can be cool as you deplane.
Gotta go home now. Let's go home. My phone died while I was making that clip, so here we are at home at 6:24 p.m. when I really could have done this earlier. I'm not even gonna bother putting in that dun-dun-dun sound. So, if you're wondering where all the radios are, I have my WR400 back, but this is where they are. While I was gone, they all ran out of battery. How hungry are you, piece of shit? But here we are, back home. It feels really weird coming back, but we need to talk a little bit. Doing this radio here. This was meant to be a trip report, but it kind of got ruined by the delay and the crying baby. Well, I guess not, but let's talk more about it. This was a very full flight, and everything was being packed when we heard that the delay was being issued. All of us kind of got frustrated. I know it got delayed in the first place before we were even able to check in, so that kind of just frustrated everyone. And then with those small little instances such as the crying baby, it gave everyone a really hard time. But luckily me and a lot of other people packed headphones. There are some people who didn't, and they seemed really frustrated by it, but eventually he did calm down, so he was okay. He cried himself out. But check-in was very smooth, as United always is. Same thing with security. Security is very smooth. Surprisingly, they were very nice on a Sunday morning. They're actually kind. Usually they're not, especially at CMH. But otherwise, the flight was just a typical United Republic flight with a little bit of a delay. But 30 minutes, 50 minutes, 30 minutes to an hour delay isn't that bad. But here we are. I'm back in Columbus, and I have my favorite station back.
A seasonably warm and humid pattern to the week as well. The active pattern to...
Sorry, Code 35, you're gone. Have the trio back.
Monday, mostly cloudy with a chance of showers and weather conditions.
Kind of. For some reason, KJY68 got worse while I was gone. But there we are. Well, guys, with that, I think that is a wrap for New Jersey trip 2025. It's been very successful, very eventful. I still need to upgrade my ES count on my whiteboard because of that huge event that we got on July the 8th with all those storms, tornado warnings, etc. And that's edited and uploaded. If you guys want to see it, it's called WR 100th Rebellion because this guy was misbehaving a lot. But otherwise, with that, I'm going to go ahead and sign off for now. I'm actually going to take a nap before I go to dinner. Thank you guys for a successful New Jersey trip 2025. We'll see you again next summer for New Jersey trip 2026. Alright guys, bye.